everyone. In this video, we are going to talk about next topic of this playlist, which is internet. What is internet? Definition, usage, working advantage and disadvantage. That's it for the video. That's the definition of the video. We'll continue. Today we are using Geeks for Geeks website in order to deliver this content to you. So it's very good website. If you want to prepare for coding contest or anything else, it's very good. Almost every contest content you can get through this website every time allow from DSC to any core concept of internet and any core concept of IT you can get easily, as you can say on the head header trending videos. Already has been seen like a trending video data structures. What does it pull out and return go automatically when he has data structure algorithm, interview provision, data science, topic wise, Python, machine learning, JavaScript, React.js, Node.js, or everything else. These are the thing you can learn easily through this website. So, but that not focus of ours. Our focus is to understand what is internet, how the definition, uses, working advantage and disadvantage. That's it for that's all the that's all the goal of this video. We will going to continue with this that the internet is a foremost important tool and prominent resource that has been used by almost every person across the globe. It connect millions of computer, web pages, websites, and servers. Using the internet, we can send email, photos, videos, and message to our beloved one. Or in other words, the internet is widespread interconnected network of computer electronic devices that support internet. It create communication medium to share, get information. If your device is connected to the internet, then only you can will able to access all the application, website, social media apps, and many more services. The internet nowadays is considered the fastest medium for sending and receiving information. History of the internet. The internet came in year 1960 with the creation of the first working model called ARPANET, Advanced Research Product Agency. It allowed multiple computers to work on single network, which was the biggest achievement of at the time. ARPANET using packet switching to communicate multiple computer systems under a single network. In 1969, using ARPANET, the first message was transferred from one computer to another. After the technology continued to grow. How to how is the internet set up? The internet is set up with the help of the physical optical fiber data transmission cables and copper wires and various other networking medium like LAN, WAN, etc. For accessing the internet, even 2G, 3G, 4G service has a Wi-Fi require these physical cable setup to access the internet. There an authority name ICANN Internet Corporation for assigned name and web numbers for the USA, which manages the internet and protocol like 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 an IP address. How does the internet work? The actual working of the internet takes place with the help of the clients and services. Here the client is a laptop that is directly connected to the internet. Let me see if it pause. OBS Studio can pause a video or it continue recording it. Actually, I'm using OBS Studio for recording videos. I have to see whether it can record a video pause a video in continuing process. If it's so, it can be a good. No, there is no option. It's either you can start or stop. There is no pause button in that. Can be useful if there was if you want to go somewhere else for something else other than recording the video, then it will be helpful. But in this case, there is no button. So where we was, back to our topic. Each website has its domain name. It is difficult for any person to always remember the long number or string. So whenever you search of any domain name in the search bar of the browser, the request will send to the server, and the server will try to find the IP address from the name because it cannot be understand the domain name. After getting the IP address, the server will try to search IP address of the domain name in the huge found directory that in the network as a DNS server name. For example, if we have the num of person, we can easily find the other number of him or from the long directory, as simple as that. For after getting the IP address, the browser will pass on the further request to respective server, and now the server will process the request and display the content of the website which the client want. If you using a wireless medium of internet like 3G, 4G or other mobile data, that has the data will start flowing from optical cable, will first reach the tower from the signal cell phone, PC through the electromagnetic waves. And if you are using routers, then optical fiber connecting your router will help you connecting those lights induce signals and electrical signals. With the help of the Ethernet cable, internet reaches your computer and has required information. So we are going to study about the IP address. IP address stands for Internet Protocol Address. Every PC local machine is having IP address, and that IP address is provided by the internet service provider. There are some of the set of rules which grow one the flow of data whenever a device is connected to internet. It differentiates computer, website, and routers. Just like a home identification card like Aadhaar card, PAN card, and or other Unicard and identification. Every laptop and desktop has a unique IP address for identity. It has important part of the internet protocol. An IP address is displayed as set of 4 digits. Here each number and set range of 2000 0 to 255. Hence the IP address range from 0 to 255. You can check the IP address of your laptop or desktop by clicking start menu, right click or go to network. In the go status of properties, you can see the IP address. There are 4 different type of address available: static IP address, dynamic IP address, private IP address, public IP address. The World Wide Web is a collection of all web pages, web document that can be seen in internet by searching URLs. For example, www.geeks for geeks is the original GFG website that all contain of like what web pages, all web pages stored on the world. On the other hand, the World Wide Web is an information retrieval service where it provides a user usage usage with a huge array of documents that are connected to each other by means of hypertext or hypermedia link. Here, hyperlinks are known electronic connections. That link is the related data or user can access the related information. Hypertext allow the users to pick a word phrase is. Already I completed about 7.5 minutes. Yeah, good. We're going with a good pace. World Wide Web has a project which is created by Timothy Berners-Lee in 1989 for the researcher to work together effectively. It is the organization named World Wide Web Consortium, which is developed for further development in the web. Difference between World Wide Web and the Internet. World Wide Web, all the web pages, the World Web document are stored there on the World Wide Web. To find all that stuff, you will have a specific knowledge. The Internet is a global network of a computer that is accessed by the World Wide Web. The World Wide Web is the service, the Internet is infrastructure. World Wide Web is a subset of the Internet. The Internet is a superset of the World Wide Web. The World Wide Web is a software oriented, the Internet is hardware oriented. The World Wide Web uses HTTP, the Internet is IP address. The World Wide Web can consider as a book of the different topic inside a library. Internet can be considered as a library. Oh god, there's lots of difference between them. Uses of Internet, online business, e-commerce, online shopping website that have made easier. That made it easier to understand the topic. Let's see how can hide this. We cannot. Castle. All the merchandising companies are offering always to customer to build online via various digital payment like payment, Google Pay, etc. UPI payment gateways considered digital payment industries are going at a rate of 50% year to because of the internet. Education. What we're saying, digital payment industries are going at a rate of 50% every year too because of the internet. In education, it is the internet facility that provide a whole bunch of educational material to the everyone through any server across the world. Those who are unable to attend physical classes can choose any course from internet and have a point-to-point knowledge of just by sitting at home. High classes faculties are teaching online at digital program providing high quality education. Social network. The purpose of social network site or apps are connected people all over the world. With the help of the social network site, we can talk, share videos, image we loved one. They have far away from us. We are creating groups for discussion or the meeting. Entertainment. The internet is also used for entertainment. There are numerous entertainment options available on it, like watching movies, playing games, listening to music. You can also download movies, songs, TV shows as on from internet. Security and internet. Very huge amount of data is managed across the internet almost like time, which leads to the risk of the data breaching and when data other security. But both hackers and crackers can lead to disrupting the network and steal information like login credential, backing credential, etc. Just have to protect your online browser, install antivirus. It can be helpful, but most of the case it not. Create random and difficult patterns so that it become difficult. Yeah, it's very important. Use a private browsing product like VPN for your. I don't use. I only use incognito mode. Try to use HTTPS only for better protection. Try to make your social media account private. If you are not using any application which you call GPS, then you can turn off the GPS off. Don't simply close the tab. First log out from the account, then close the tab. Try to avoid public access. Try to avoid opening the regular content from unknown source. There are element of internet called dark web, which is not accessible from a standard browser. To keep safer data, we have Tor IP, keep which help in keeping our data anonymous, with help of protecting help and reducing cybercrime. Social impact of the internet. The social impact of the internet can be seen both ways. Some says it will positive impact as a helping civic engagement, etc. Where some says it is negative or increase risk of getting fooled by some over the internet, getting withdrawal from the society. Whatever the impact of social media, one thing is that change the way of connecting and interacting the other is society. The number of people increasing day by day on a social media platform, which help them construct new relationship over social media. New communities are made of social media in the internet. International of the people, social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, those are the most social media platform for individual and business purpose where we can communicate with them, perform our task. Advantage of the internet. Online booking and transaction. The internet allows us to transfer money online through the net banking system. Money can be credit or debit from one account to another. Education through the internet. We can able to get more jobs via online product like LinkedIn. Reach more people. Product freelancing on the head and helping youth on the side income and best part of entertainment. There are numerous of internet online. We can listen music, play games. YouTube itself is one of our use of the internet. The internet has given access to social media and digital pro. We can have numerous news opportunities like digital market, social media market, online business, earning huge amount of money just because of internet is one of the best communication media. The communication where has been removed from the internet. You can send by email, WhatsApp, Facebook, voice chatting, comfortable without putting any physical effort. You can do so many things like shopping online. It can be anything. You can book rent, GPS tracking over. Yet another advantage of internet is that you are able to find any road on direction areas with less traffic with the help of GPS on mobile. Disadvantage of the internet. Time wasting too much time is the bad impact on the health. Spending too much on time internet causes bad impact on your health, physical body. Need some outdoor games like exercise, many more things. Looking at the screen for long duration causes serious impact on your eyes. Cyberbullying, spam, viruses, hacking, stolen data of some crime of which can be average these days. Affect on children. Small child heavily addicted to internet, watching movies, games all the time, not having overall bullying or spreading negativity. The internet is given free to the social media. Okay, that's it. How many students have you completed? Oh, 13 minutes. 13 minutes, 30 seconds. Now let's cover. Now let's cover some interesting fact about the internet. A single Google query uses thousands computer in point zero second to retrieve any answer. The term surfing in the internet was coined in 1982 by New York librarian Gene Armour Polly, aka Netmore. Twitter has over. Mm, oh, it's much more than that. The original Space Jam website is still alive. 16-20% searches Google get each day been Googled before. 16 to 20% of searches Google got each. Wow, the EU Mail website is still online. The most popular Tumblr is website menu prior to the most expensive keyword is insurance. Insurance. Cost per click according to the word stream. The Amazon logo indicated you can get everything from A to Z. The first spam email was sent in 1971. 1 million babies have been born from people who met Match.com 2.5 million people still pay on. Yeah, that's rubbish. I don't think there is any good factor around it. I Amazon logo. I thought this one is good. Everyone is garbage. Let's search about it. Uh, A to Z. Where is it? A to Z. A to Z. Uh, 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 uh. Let's go. A to Z. I didn't get the purpose behind it. Yeah, we are using web browser, as you can see. It's Brave browser, not web browser. Brave browser is a good one for communicating. Ads it hide ads, lots of head from the browser, which is one of the headache. If you are on browser and saw lots of head ads on a browser, that's one of the headache. So already had completed 15 minutes in this video. Now let's move to the second one, second video of the day, which is second part of second topic, or can we say second video of this playlist, tech. Okay, see you again.